beautiful morning to you. Welcome to Splash 105.5 FM, your integrity station. It's time for Economic Searchlight. 4 minutes gone past 11. My name is Oluwaseun Omakinola. Well, we'll kick off by telling you some stories from the national dailies, particularly as it concerns the economy. Nigeria's inflation rate slows to 17.75% in June. The Consumer Price Index, CPI, which measures the rate of change in prices of goods and services, dropped to 17.75% in June from 17.93% in May. This is according to the Consumer Price Index report for June released by the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, just this morning. On month-on-month basis, the headline index increased by 1.06% in June 2021, and this is 0.05 percentage points higher than the rate recorded in May 2021, that is 1.01%. The Composite Food Index rose by 21.83% in June 2021 compared to 22.28% in May 2021. And this implies that food prices continue to rise in June 2021, but at a slight slower speed than it did in May 2021. So analysis of this will come subsequently. What we need to understand is that the figures are dwindling, but the prices of goods and services are increasing in the marketplace. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, and state governors have agreed to start deductions of the budget support facility this month. You recall that the time we had the argument about printing of Naira by the CBN, and the CBN governor, Godwin Emefiele, said to the governors that they're owing the central bank and they have to start paying back that money. The minister said that Zainab Ahmed, Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, made a disclosure yesterday during the National Executive Council's 118th meeting. The meeting held virtually and was presided over by Professor Yemi Oshibajo, the Vice President, attended by state governors, federal ministers, CBN governor, and other senior government officials. At that meeting, it was agreed that the repayment plan had caused a rift between the governors and the Apex Bank. In May, you recall, Godwin Emefiele, governor of the CBN, had asked the state to start repayment, but the governors insisted on postponement. One would have said to them that it's just like postponing the evil day. You will eventually have to go meet it. The federal government extended the conditional facility to states in 2017 through the CBN to help cushion the impact of dwindling resources and help meet their various obligations. At the expiration of the 2-year grace period, the deductions were suspended for 1 year to enable states to stabilize their finances following the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. At the meeting, Zainab Ahmed informed the council that deductions from state governments will now commence from July, with the agreement reached on the matter. She also revealed that the country's excess crude account, ECA, stood at $60.85 million, stabilization accounts at 26.35 billion naira, and development of natural resources account at 23.57 billion naira as of July 13, 2021. NEC noted that the federal government is working out modalities of providing mass transit buses to major cities nationwide as cheaper alternatives to PMS petrol for transportation based on the planned removal of fuel subsidy. And now on the next story, a tax credit is an incentive given to taxpayers, usually subtracted directly from taxes owed or expected to be paid to government. Babatunde Fashola, Minister of Works and Housing, stated this on Wednesday while briefing State House correspondent at the end of FEC meeting presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari. Fashola explained that the road contract, which was the second approved for ministry by the council, will be excluded on concrete and will be the larger of such projects in the country. He said the second memorandum presented by the ministry was for the construction of the reconstruction, as the case may be, of 5 road projects in favor of Dangote Industries Limited, totaling 274.9 kilometers of federal roads under the federal government road infrastructure tax credit policy. What this means is that Dangote will construct about 274.9 kilometers of road, of federal roads, and it will be given to him as a tax credit under this new policy. Those 5 roads, totaling 274.9 kilometers, will cost about 309 billion naira to be advanced by the Dangote Industries as tax credit. The roads specifically are Bama to Banki in Borno State for 51 billion naira with 49.153 kilometers. Dikwa to Gamboru Ngala, 49.577 kilometers in Borno State for 55 billion naira. Namdi Azikiwe Road, popularly known as the Western Bypass in Kaduna, 21.477 kilometers from Command Junction to Kau in the sum of 37.560 billion naira. Others are Deep Seaport Access Road Section 1 and 3 in Lagos State through Ekpe to Shagamu Expressway. That's about 54.24 kilometers that links Lagos and Ogun States in the sum of 85.838 billion naira. And Obele Ilaro Papalanto to Shagamu Road, about 100 kilometers in Ogun State and the sum of 79.996 billion naira. Council considered to approve this memorandum to facilitate the construction of 274 kilometers of concrete roads. So this will be the largest single award of concrete roads ever undertaken by the government of Nigeria in one award. First of all, the award is consistent with government's multiple funding options, which includes engagement with private sector, according to Fashola. Secondly, the tax credit initiative was in existence in the last administration before this government, but was not utilized. So this administration has revised it, expanded it, and has used it to construct roads like the Apapa Wharf Road, the Woroshoki to Apapa through Oshodi Road by the same Dangote Group. The Obajana Kaba Road, still the Dangote Group, the Bodo Boni Bridges and Road, which Council approved last week through the NLNG. My view about this is that more companies who have the wherewithal should latch on this policy. I think if we do these, many roads will be constructed in Nigeria in no time. So, massive construction courtesy Dangote Industries in Nigeria today. What are the implications? I'm sure you know, but we'll look at it sometime in the future. I'll take a break in a moment. This break, when I come back, I'll give you something that Vice President Yemi Osinbajo said some time ago, particularly as it concerns the development of our country. He highlighted 4 factors that could stimulate growth in Nigeria. After listening to him, we will reflect a bit on the possibility of these lofty ideas. Stay with us. It's still Economic Searchlight on Splash 105.5. I'm Oluwaseun. Don't go away.
Because this is just a radio ad, you can't get a taste of this delicious hot chocolate. You can't savor the irresistible aroma stemming from this mix of Cadbury chocolate, milk, and sugar. You can't even feel the warmth that comes with every sip. But do you know what you can do? You can make yourself a mug of Cadbury hot chocolate right now and feel the goodness in every sip. Cadbury 3-in-1 hot chocolate. Enjoy the Cadbury goodness.
Love learning. You can love learning. Anywhere, anytime. You can start learning when you decide. Get the best you does to help your kids and brighten the future. Your lesson is the solution for easy learning, no complication. To love learning every day. Download the app and learn for free with your lesson. No, you love learning. No, study for why I can echo jump on the go. With your lesson. No, you love learning. No. Getting better, crazy is easy. How when you go, you listen.
Download on the Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Also available on web at ulesson.com.
Big protein breakfast. Ashiri Beniye. ìyá mi máa ṣe ń jí láfẹ̀mọ́jú wọ́n á ṣe oúnjẹ fún wa kí wọ́n tó sáré lọ sí ibi iṣẹ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà bàbá wa máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ dalẹ́ wọ́n sì tún jí lówùúrọ̀ láti gbé mi lọ sí ilé ẹ̀kọ́ kò wá sí bó ṣe lè di gádígádí tó kì í rìn wọn láti máa bá mi ṣeré ìdí ìrètí wọn kì í kúrò nílé láì jẹ big protein breakfast.
bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọjọ́ rẹ pẹ̀lú oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ tó kún fún big protein amárata kébé.
Pig, rich for your pig.
Hey my guy, imagine say entertainment na serve yourself. Wetin you go carry?
Oh yeah now, put football. Garnish am with BB Naija.
Wow.
Add Africa magic. Then top am with better international shows.
You too like better.
So, price to enter GoTV don low now for inside Biggie Goals promo. GoTV decoder and GoTenna with 1 month max subscription wey be 9,500 naira before don reduce to 6,900 naira. See discount from 9,500 naira to 6,900 naira. Now you fit enjoy football, BB Naija and plenty more. Biggie Goals promo now for you. This offer no go tell. GoTV, love it.
My people, this na the tori of Zainab. Na better food she dey chop to take start her day. Come in, show her body with the ogbonge one, the Dion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12. She don dey kampe, ready to go.
Joe, Anna.
Good morning, Zainab. That na why she dey shine well for work.
Abeg, pass me the script.
And even for play. The Dion syrup of hemoglobin get vitamin B12 and protein to help fight anemia, exhaustion and fatigue. Just knack 2 spoons of the Dions every day and na so you go just dey sharp rapa. You fit take am direct or you fit mix am with juice. Show say you be champion. Take the Dions.
To be healthy, strong and active, I say. Take the Dions.
The Dion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12. Na the power to unleash. Make una read the product leaflet o.
Tolú, báwo ni ìrìnàjò ẹ̀? Ilẹ̀ Haúsá dùn. Ó jẹ oúnjẹ kan tó ń pè ní dámbú ìṣèkápá níbẹ̀. Ọ̀rẹ́, adùn àti tasọ́sàn ẹ̀ lárinrin.
Oúnjẹ ti délẹ̀ o.
Láìdé, oúnjẹ yẹn náà ló sè é. Ó tún dùn jù yẹn lọ. Báwo ló ṣe sè é? Ìsebẹ̀ ọ̀ngà. Òun ni ìsebẹ̀ tó nílò fádùn àti tasọ́sàn tó lélẹ̀. Dùn àwọn tó fẹ́ràn nínú pẹ̀lú oúnjẹ aládùn nínú ilé rẹ̀.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Did you know chronic stress from work or lifestyle habits may result in fatigue, headaches, and pains? Stress reduces the body's ability to fight diseases, leaving you vulnerable. Your day will be much better knowing you have the right immune support to help you combat symptoms of stress. Immune Active is a premium blend of high-strength vitamin C, zinc, and selenium that helps prevent recurring diseases, improves skin radiance, and boosts confidence. Activate your immune system today with Immune Active. Available at any leading pharmacy store near you and online at oaklifevitamins.com.
Devon King's my dream, no. Devon King's my dream,
Do you know you can bake a cake for as little as 1,000 naira? You don't believe? With new Devon King's margarine. Enjoy yummy, buttery taste and softer, fluffier texture on all your cakes and pastries with new Devon King's margarine.
Devon King's my dream, no.
Anytime you feel cold and cards out, take Procold. Procold now better melody. Take Procold for effective relief from cold and cards. Everywhere you go, take Procold.
Make no waka miss road o. Procold get paracetamol and phenylephrine for effective relief from cold and catarrh within 20 minutes. Now, Orange Drugs Limited distributor. If symptoms never stop after 3 days, make you waka go see your doctor. Procold na better medicine.
Take Procold. Take Procold. Procold. Take Procold.
Every child loves Bobo, my special Bobo Bobo drink. Every adult loves nutritious Yogo drink. Tasty creamy Yogo drink. My Bobo, my Yogo, ooh la la la.
Bobo, filled with vitamins and minerals, is every child's favorite as it makes them sharp, leaves them bright, and keeps them healthy. The taste is awesome and the feeling is so indescribably special. It comes in different flavors and is available in shops nationwide. Yogo yogurt is creamy, yummy, tasty, and specially made with vitamins and minerals to keep every adult truly fulfilled. It contains probiotics for your good health and nutrition. It has different flavors and is available in shops nationwide. Products of Bobo Fruits and Beverages.
Ooh la la. This tailor is frustrating me. How does a round neck become a v-neck for God's sake? My deadline is tomorrow.
What are you thinking about, Angela?
With the new normal and everything, I've been more stressed. And my workload at my job has increased rapidly. My bills have also gone up. And I'm thinking of how I can meet up. And I don't even have enough to fund my fashion designing hustle.
Wow, that's quite something. Why don't you sign up on Alert and get a salary-based loan? You don't have to step in a bank and zero documentation.
Really?
Download the app and have access to the salary-based loan to help you manage things better. That's what I've been doing, though. And they've been giving me the financial support I need.
You're not a good friend, though. And you're just telling me now.
Get your salary-based loan on Alert with zero documentation, all in the palm of your hand. Note, this is only available for salary earners. Terms and conditions apply. Alert, powered by Wema Bank.
Welcome back. It's still Splash 105.5 FM, your integrity station. We appreciate you for always being there with us on this frequency of choice, Splash. Yes. So, what do we have for you at this time? Now, sometime 2019, Professor Yemi Osinbajo was at a program and he highlighted some issues that I'd like us to listen to him articulate these issues. The simple reason is that we need to reflect on how to build this economy. Whatever happens to Nigeria has a great impact on the African continent and by extension the entire world. And so I'm interested in what his thoughts were here and compare it with our reality in Nigeria today. Here is Yemi Osinbajo.
The fifth is fighting against the more dangerous sides of identity politics and populism. And there's a lot of that. There are a lot of attempts to drive a narrative that is divisive and a narrative that's not borne out. What happens in Africa in the coming years, in at least four important respects, will, in my view, for good or for ill, impact the fortunes of the world. The first is population. The second is the environment and climate change. The third is production, especially agriculture, manufacturing, and technology. And the fourth is security and the problems of terrorism, violent Islamic extremism, social exclusion, resource conflicts, etc. The doomsday scenario is as follows: that Africa's population grows exponentially, that food production is not able to match population growth, a rise in transhumance conflicts due to shrinking vegetation and water, lack of jobs and opportunity for a large, poorly educated youth population, leading to aggressive illegal migration, vulnerability to extremism, and the creation of a convenient breeding ground for extremist groups and a tourist launchpad to the rest of the world. And that's a horrifying situation indeed, and it is possible if in the next 3 decades Africa drops the ball on these four indicators. Neither Africa nor the rest of the world can afford to have these scenarios playing out. But the point of the context that I have set is that in each of these four respects, Nigeria's role is critical. Nigeria is Africa's most populous nation and its largest economy by GDP. It certainly is no exaggeration to say that as Nigeria goes, so goes Africa, especially with respect to the four indicators that I mentioned. But let me say that though the challenges are huge, the prognosis is generally good and, in my view, presents excellent opportunities for local and foreign participation in this final frontier for groundbreaking investment and innovation. So let's take population. The mere fact that we will become the third most populous nation in the world by 2050 and the 14th largest economy, of course, means a huge market. When we opened up our telecom sector for private investment about 18 years ago, many thought, yes, they have a large population, but not a large enough middle class to buy and use mobile phones. They were wrong. MTN and Econet, two telecoms companies out of Africa, went in, they invested heavily, and today market penetration for mobile phones is about 114.9%, which technically means that almost everybody has a mobile phone. Now we're opening up our power sector. We're asking power firms to come in and invest in end-to-end power supply. Power Africa is a USAID project, and they've made a commitment of about just over $100 million in the next 5 years to provide transaction support to the entire value chain, covering gas supply, distribution and transmission, and generation activities generally. With our population and a market-driven power sector, the next few years certainly promise to be quite exciting. This is also the case with infrastructure. We're embarking on the largest investment in infrastructure in our history, and we're welcoming private investments in concessions and projects, rail, roads, airports, and other infrastructure. And there is agriculture. Nigeria has the 9th largest stock of arable land, and we've become world leaders in cassava. We're certainly leaders in yams as well, but sorghum, millet, and we're on the threshold of self-sufficiency in paddy rice production. And we're seeing greater interest in agriculture and the agro-allied value chain, locally and internationally. There's no question at all that aside from the export market, our population presents a massive and lucrative local market. It's an example of a Mexican, one of the largest vegetable farmers in Mexico, who is doing business in Nigeria. He came in essentially to do vegetables for export. But he found that he was making far more money servicing the domestic market than anything that he was going to get from exports. So it is for manufacturing. We're investing at the moment in the creation of special economic zones. Our project MINE, M-I-N-E, which is an acronym for Made in Nigeria for Export, is designed to attract sunset industries from more advanced manufacturing economies who are in search of affordable, well-trained labor in Nigeria. At the moment, we're focusing on industries for local manufacture of goods for which Nigeria has a comparative advantage. These include cotton, garments, leatherware, and light industrial manufacturing. The Nigerian SEZ Investment Company is a public-private partnership, and this is the delivery vehicle for the project. So investors so far include the AFDB, that's the African Development Bank, the Afro-Exim Bank, and the AFC, which is the African Finance Corporation. And we have 3 locations at the moment which are being developed. The first is called the Eyiba City, which is in Aba, in Abia State, southeastern Nigeria. It covers about 9,500 hectares. And there are 3 international anchor tenants already for the phase 1. The city will be served by an existing IPP for power, and we're hoping that it will create something in the order of about 600,000 jobs when fully completed. There's also the Lekki Model Industrial Park, which is in partnership with the government of Lagos State. Lagos is our major commercial center, and that's in the southwest of Nigeria. It is set on about 1,000 hectares of land in what we describe as the northeast cluster of the free zone. It has already attracted world-class anchor tenants for textiles, garments, and agri-processing, and light industrial manufacturing, including the #1 Chinese and number 9, Global Textile and Garment Group, the RUI Group. The third project is in its early stages. We're doing that by providing business and employment opportunities. We have a huge social investment program emphasizing youth employment and empowerment, and microcredit for about 2 million informal traders, cash transfers for the poorest 1 million, and daily school feeding for over 9 million children in public primary schools. Second is more effective policing, community policing. We have a central police force at the moment, which is driven from the center, or state policing. Third is education. Just last Thursday, the 20th of June, the President Muhammad Buhari, announced the enforcement of the policy on free and compulsory education in the first 9 years of a child's life. And that's a very important policy for us, because one of the chief reasons why we think that poverty persists and why poverty may become intractable is education. And many would say girl-child education in particular. Fourth is developing a livestock transformation plan, which is aimed at ending migratory grazing in favor of ranching and other more sedentary methods of livestock farming and dairy. The fifth is fighting against the more dangerous sides of identity politics and populism. And there's a lot of that. There are a lot of attempts to drive a narrative that is divisive, and a narrative that's not borne out by the realities of the facts, but serves political ends and purposes.
That was Professor Yemi Osinbajo there, the Vice President. Those highlights, let's reflect on them. And when we think about them deeply and see how effective this has been, then you know that Nigeria has a long way to go. I'll take a break. I got something commercial for you. And we'll be talking about studying abroad in a moment. What's a pathway to such economic development? You heard Prof talking about education. I'll tell you more when I come back. Stay with us.
Àti kékeré lọmọ mi ti ní ìran láti di ìlú mọ̀ká. Ojúṣe mi sì ni láti ràn lọ́wọ́ kí ìran rẹ̀ wá sí ìmúṣẹ. Ìdí nìyí tí ó di àjẹsára rẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ dúró digbí kó lè gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ títí tẹ́sẹ̀ rẹ̀ yóò fi múlẹ̀.
Ìràwọ̀ òṣèré wa tó kàn ní oníjó ballerino.
Mo fún ọmọ mi ní Vita lójoojúmọ́ tó ní iron, zinc àti vitamin C tó sì ran odi àjẹsára rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ tó tún fún un ní okun láti mú kí ìran rẹ̀ wá sí ìmúṣẹ. Bone Vita, okun láti ní ìran.
Devon King's my dream, no. Devon King's my dream,
Do you know you can bake a cake for as little as 1,000 naira? You don't believe? With new Devon King's margarine. Enjoy yummy, buttery taste and softer, fluffier texture on all your cakes and pastries with new Devon King's margarine.
Devon King's my dream, no.
Different days, different roads. All NATO hammer. Keep going and spice up your hustle.
Introducing the new Gala Spicy. It's big, meaty, tasty, with that special Niger spicy flavor. Try it today. Available for 100 naira only. Gala Spicy. Spice up your hustle.
Don't worry, Ma. He'll be home on time, just like his dad.
Are you sure?
Yes, Ma. I'm cooking their favorite jollof with Sonia tomato mix. They are here.
Hey, is the jollof ready?
See? Right on time.
Your loved ones will always rush home for tasty meals prepared with Sonia tomato mix.
Mommy, the jollof is yummy.
I wouldn't miss this jollof for anything.
It's so good eating together with a family.
Yes, Ma. All thanks to Sonia.
Sonia tomato mix brings you together. Proudly Nigerian.
Ǹjẹ́ o fẹ́ nǹkan tó bá ẹ lára mu? Obìnrin tàbọ́kùnrin, iṣẹ́ tí yóò gbé ẹ̀bùn rẹ jáde, ilé tí ó bá ipò rẹ mu. O ó dáa, ibùsùn tó bá ara, ọjọ́ orí, ìgbé ayé àtàpò rẹ̀ mú ń kọ́. Lọ sí www.muka.com/buyrite tàbí èyíkéyìí ibi ìtajà Muka láti wá Muka tó bá ẹ lára mu. Ẹgbẹ́ àwọn akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ onímọ̀ ìlera fún ìtẹ̀lú. Muka máa ń fara látìlẹ́yìn tó nílò láti jí pépé ní ìgbáradì fún iṣẹ́ òòjọ́. Muka, ohun máyé rọrùn.
On a cool day, what do you want to do?
Make you spice up your life.
As in, collect see as it hot. And chilled Sprite to take cool body.
Give your favorite pepper meal that extra vibe with a chilled bottle of Sprite, now in a new bottle. Enjoy the refreshing lemon lime taste of Sprite no matter the heat.
No be everything you see on the internet is real, oh. If you be fake, no post them. Don't be too quick to post the pictures, to spread the videos. Check the source first, it could be false news. If you're not sure of the authenticity of the source, make you no post them. Papa, mama, the false news na danger to our society. We need to stop. No be everything you see on the internet is real, oh. If you be fake, no post them. No be everything you read on the internet is real, oh. If you be fake, no share them.
This message is brought to you by Facebook.
My people, better don land. Make una come see ogbonge cable wey dem manufacture for we obodo Nigeria. Na Pure Cables. Pure Cables na correct electrical cable wey dey reliable, dependable, and the people wey dem make am call dey safety conscious. Pure Cables get original copper and aluminium cable for different sizes dem wey you fit use for electrical wiring level for anywhere. Whether na your house, abi na your office, the price nko e no dey tear pocket at all. Nationwide distribution don start. For more information, call 0808 030 3257. 0808 030 3257. Pure Cable and Wire Limited. They have print compound for ticket 122/132 Oshodia Papa Expressway, Iyano Solo Bus Stop, Lagos. Pure Cables, Nigerian electrical contractors endorser, SON approver. Pure Cables, na Yubico.
So good to know that you are there with us on Splash 105.5, your integrity station. I told you that I'll be looking at the economy and the education at this time. One pathway, like Professor Shivaji said, to economic development, or sure pathway, as you might say, to economic development is to empower the youth, empower the people. And one way to empower yourself as well is to get education, qualitative education, and with a good time framing where you can start and be sure when you're going to finish. And so this morning we'll be looking at the education aspect, particularly for those who love to empower themselves in that path. So I have the Harry Crest Consult, international student recruitment company, here in Ibadan in the studio, and they will be explaining to us what they are doing this week, particularly tomorrow. I have the Marketing and Communications Director, the Henrik Crest Global Consult in Ibadan, Shemisi Poju Babalola. Welcome to the program.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's good to have you here.
Yeah.
So tell me briefly, so that I now from there begin to engage. How important is it for a young Nigerian, for instance, to decide to study abroad?
Well, thank you, Sean. Studying abroad, it's an in thing right now because everybody's talking about Plan B, Plan C, and all that. And apart from that, it's an empowerment. It's a way to empower our youth, empower your children, empower the future. We talk about diversity. We talk about meeting people from other countries, another state of the art equipment for your studies and all that. So it's important if you can afford it. I think it's a good one if you can send your children abroad to study. Education, it's a legacy to give to children.
Right, so I know a whole lot of companies, organizations who facilitate studying abroad.
Yeah.
Tell me one unique thing about Direct.
One of the good unique selling point of Direct Request Consult is we have partnership with quite a lot of universities in around the globe. We have partnership contract signed, and institutions abroad will not sign you up if they don't know that you have the credibility, you have the integrity, and you deliver for what you signed up to do. So one of the unique selling point again is the fact that we start from the scratch to the finish. We ensure that our students have a seamless transition from application processing to the visa counseling stage and up to enrollment in school.
Okay, so what's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow we'll be having one of our major partners, and that is Navitas, a pathway study destinations to countries like the US, UK, Australia, Europe. They would be coming to the office tomorrow for a one-on-one counseling, face-to-face counseling with people who are interested to study this September 2021 and against January 2022. So they'll be at the office tomorrow.
What time?
From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
So if anybody is coming, what should they come with?
If you're coming particularly for high school leavers, people that are in SS3, they have great opportunity to still make it, even with the postponement of WAEC. We guarantee them that we'll get them admission with their transcript from SS1 to SS3, and particularly their mock examination. So they come around with that, with their birth certificate. If you have an international passport, you can come with your birth certificate, with your CV. A young person might not have a CV, but we need details of your home address, your email address, your phone number, and your parents' contact. Then your international passport, your WAEC, if you've written WAEC or a GCE result with your scratch card. Then I think basically that's for high-level school leavers. For HND graduates and BSc graduates, you need your international passport, your WAEC certificate, your transcript, your degree certificate or statement of result, and your reference letter. If you don't have all that, if you have the basic ones, you can still come along with them. At least you are able to get a conditional offer, conditional admission with that.
Okay, so what are they going to get coming to have an interface with the Navitas officers?
Okay, tomorrow when they come around, we're going to be having 3 representatives from Navitas, one representing the UK, the other representing US and Canada, and the third one representing Europe. So we have 3 of them that will be around the office tomorrow for face-to-face inquiry, counseling session. You do want advice on how to choose your career, what course you could go in for. You have questions, whatever question is it, let them come, particularly for parents that want to also make inquiries regarding their works. They can please come around, and it's going to be a one-on-one session.
So let's re-emphasize those who could access this service tomorrow. You said high school leavers?
Yes, people that are from student in SS3 or SS2. If you've written GCE, you start for GCE, or you're about to write WAEC. OND graduates. If you have done A levels, you can also come around. Third class holders, people that have passed, that credited with pass. NCE, I think it's for all class, particularly even people that already, you have a master, you want to go for your doctoral degree, please, you can come around. And also for parents, sometimes parents want to be sure what their words is going into. They want to know what's actually is going on, so they can also come around
and be part of that. All right, so let's look at it generally. Where is your office? Because people will need to know where they're coming.
Okay, we have Direct Request Consult has 2 offices in Nigeria. We have 2 offices. We have one in Ibadan and one in Lagos. The one in Ibadan is at Jericho Rehoboth Plaza. It's opposite Martha's Kitchen, beside Answer Building, Magazine Road, Jericho, Ibadan. And that's where we'll be having the program tomorrow. Yeah, but I can just mention the Lagos office as well. The Lagos office is in VI, is at EVA House, number 46, Ajosi Adiogun, Victoria Highland, Lagos. It's just beside the the TLS office. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Fantastic. So, any phone numbers that people can reach out to?
Okay. You can reach out to us on 081 8282 5120 or 07026138434. And also you can follow us on social media handles at Daheric Crest. That's DAHERNRICREST. Daheric Crest at Daheric Crest on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. Daheric Crest.
Yeah, it's joined together. It's a single C.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Daheric Crest.
All right. Now, I know that, like I said earlier, I've seen a whole lot of people who are involved in this.
Sure.
But do you assist them in terms of the visa processing?
Sure, we do that because at times it's not enough to get the admission and leave the student to do the visa on its own, and it messes it all up because the success story is what we're actually after. So Daheric is ICF certified, we're UD agent certified, we're BAS certified. So it's a professional consultancy. So we deal from application processing, we process your admission, we do your document assessment, advise you on fundings, and also take up the visa application process for you. So we handle that for you.
The way you speak looks like the price will be off the roof.
Well, it's not off the roof, not without cost anyway. But for NABITA's applications, institutions require that you pay application fees, right? But for everyone that comes in tomorrow, we're going to waive that for the application fees for people that will be coming in tomorrow. Yes.
Oh, that's a wonderful one.
That's
so if you want to be there tomorrow,
so we're going to waive the application.
And you want it waived, then you have to be there tomorrow. Okay, so let's talk about choice of schools. Would you be able to tell them, the kind of schools and the opportunities that they've got? Are there opportunities for scholarships?
Yeah. Okay. For I just mentioned our Instagram handle for people that you can also watch the videos. We've had live session with representatives from different countries on the same topic this week, and you'll be able to get enough information. However, we have schools in the UK. We have University of Plymouth, Angarosky University, Birmingham City University, Swansea, London Brunel, University of Hertfordshire, Robert Goddard University, and in Canada we have University of Manitoba, Simon Fraser University with Laurel. We have Rihasson University. So we have for Rihasson University, for example, we have a $2,500 scholarship.
Whoa.
Yeah,
$2,500.
Yeah. So but that is merit based. So you need to make application and write an essay, and you must have a good result. Then for some of our UK schools, we have £1,500, £2,500. And I think basically these are the offers that we have, the discounted fees that we have right now in terms of scholarships. So depending on the course that the student wants to study, ranges from IT, engineering. Nursing is a good one right now because it's and with the new update from the British High Commissioner yesterday.
I saw it yesterday.
It's a big deal.
That was a big one, a massive one.
Yeah, that's a massive one, really. And that's why the UK is really the in thing now. Seamless process is as long as you have your 70 points, you're good, and you have your 2 years post-study work. Your application period is eternal. It's really very short time. So I think it's a good one for people to come on board for this September. Is still very, very, very much possible.
If you're going to convince this lady sitting down there,
okay,
that she should be there tomorrow, I'd like you to convince her.
Okay. So I'd like to see you tomorrow to come for your career counseling. Come with your document, and you're able to get on-spot admission, free career counseling, and also we have a waiver of application fee for you. So we'll be able to give you a variety of options to choose from depending on what's suitable for you. So we hope to see you there tomorrow.
All right, that was JVC Poju Babalade telling you what you need to do to be there. Rounding off right now, I know that I've walked you out.
Yes, no break at all.
but the truth is, just want to make sure that everybody who's listening can catch up with this. So I want us to just do a roundup now. So what are you doing tomorrow again?
Okay, tomorrow, I think Ikena is actually stuck in the traffic, supposed to be here. Unfortunately, and we're rounding off. So you would also be there. He's the representative for the US-Canada division. And we have the UK division and Europe division. They would be live at our office tomorrow, the Eric Crest Consult office, Suite 13, Rehoboth Plaza, Jericho, Ibadan tomorrow. We'll be there for one-on-one counseling, career counseling. We want people to come around, come with your documents. High school leavers, OND, HND graduate, third class, we can always get something for you. At Direct, we say we got your back and we're able to assist you all the way.
All right, I was thinking if we can push a call through to Ikena. I don't know if it's possible. If we can just speak for 30 seconds or 1 minute, if possible. If you can just put a call to him.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, so let's take just a short break, and I'll be back in a moment.